New York City, a place where every morning thousands chase their dreams and thousands give up on them. Among those dreamers lived a 17-year-old boy named Ethan Brooks from a small neighborhood in Brooklyn. Ethan's father drove a yellow taxi through Times Square, and his mother baked bagels at a tiny corner bakery. They didn't have extra money, but they gave Ethan something far more valuable: the courage to think big. Every night, before Ethan went to bed, his father would sit beside him and say quietly, "Son, small thinking keeps life small, but if you think big, your life becomes big." Those words became Ethan's fuel. In high school, his classmates dreamed of normal things: getting a car, finding a job, or moving to another city. But Ethan had a bigger vision. He wanted to build a technology company that could help people in a way no one had ever imagined. Whenever he shared his dream, people smiled politely or laughed. "You start a company? Come on, man, this is real life. Be practical. People like us don't go that far." The world tried to make Ethan think small, but he refused. After graduation, he applied to many big universities, but he wasn't accepted. Still, he didn't give up. He joined a community college near Chicago and took a part-time job stocking shelves in a grocery store at night. Most nights he slept only 3 or 4 hours, but every morning he woke up with the same fire in his heart: think big, do big, be big. One winter evening, while walking home, Ethan saw something that changed everything. Snow covered the streets, and an old woman was struggling to walk into a pharmacy to buy her medicines. Ethan rushed to help her. The woman smiled and said, "If only someone could bring this to my doorstep, my life would be easier." That one sentence hit Ethan like lightning. What if there was an app that delivered medicines quickly and safely, even through snow and storms? That night, Ethan began working on his idea. He called it MedReach. For 6 months, he coded, researched, tested, and failed. But every failure whispered, "Try again and think bigger." Finally, he presented MedReach at a startup competition. His voice was shaking at first, but his dream was steady. When he finished, the judges looked at each other surprised. One of them asked, "How old are you?" 19, Ethan replied. The judge smiled. "Your thinking is older. It's the kind of thinking that changes lives." 2 months later, while Ethan was stacking milk cartons at work, his phone buzzed. His hands trembled as he read, "MedReach, funding approved. $250,000 investment." Ethan stood still, tears filling his eyes. He called his parents. His father whispered, "I always knew, son, big dreams create big people." The next 4 years were a blur of hard work and progress. MedReach expanded across 20 U.S. states and helped more than 1 million people receive important medicines at their doors. Newspapers called him the Brooklyn Dreamer. But Ethan never cared about titles. He cared about one truth: his life grew because his thinking grew. At a conference in Los Angeles, a young student asked him, "Sir, what is the secret of success?" Ethan smiled and replied, "Your background does not decide your future. Your thinking does. If your dream doesn't scare you a little, it's not big enough. Think big, and life will grow to match it."